The PlayStation thing, I noticed people are going on. I don't know nothing about really. I just see bare people today. I was like, I'm recording a pod today. What's to discuss? Bare people to talk about the PS5. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What? Is there a new one coming out?
Come on.
When it don't come out yet though. Doesn't it come out in like?
But it's available for pre-sale, and the pre-sale
so now people
sold
are
out.
pissed.
Do you know what?
Out in like 5 hours.
Did you pre-order it?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I'm just not on the pre-ordering thing.
Why?
A friend of mine tried to.
Why?
Corona, huh?
Why?
Because I'm a man that's like, if I spend my money,
I want it now.
I want to see what I spent my money on.
Yeah.
Why am I pre-order?
That might be why I've never been good at like booking holidays 2 years in advance and shit.
That's all.
You know when people say, "Oh yeah, you know what? I booked my flight to go to Miami in 2027." I'm like, what the fuck, bruv?
I think it's the word pre. I don't even like pre-in, man. I don't even like a Toyota Prius. So now I got a pre-order. I'm not on this pre-in thing, fam.
Yeah,
so.
when it comes out, I'll buy it then.
What's this?
Oh yeah, they're doing work and that in there. Innit?
Oh, what is Dan? Man's not paying for this, Dan. You better start.
But do you know what though? You pay the money, you think about it, and then after a while you forget about it. You forget about the money, and then you forget about the PS, and then it just turns up and it's lit.
No, not for me, you know, because I see where you're coming from, but the way I'm designed, it's horrible. I'm the type of man to buy trainers and wear them out the shop. Right there and then. I'm just so excited. I just want everything. I'm like, I used to rip open my present every day. It's a little bit much. I'm just that excited kid. I'm very much an excited kid.
Oh, you do that for real?
Come on, cuz. So if I buy
do you do that as well?
What?
Because if you get trainers or something like that, do you wear it straight out of the shop?
I still do that to this day. I bought this 2 days ago.
And wore it out the shop?
Oh no, sorry, not out the shop. No, but I will wear something the next day or that day.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do that.
And I'll rag it for a few days, and then I'm like,
Callum, I've gone central and bought a whole new outfit and wear it.
I know. I swear you did that when you went with the Burberry thing. That time when I saw you.
Come on,
bro. You was wearing all Burberry and you had Burberry bags, and I thought, nah, you definitely have not left your house wearing Burberry and gone to the shop and bought more Burberry. No. So obviously you left the yard in a whole different attire, bought the Burberry, flung it on, then flung that in the new bags.
And people will interpret that as, you think, no, I'm a kid. I'm actually a grown kid. I see something, and because I've worked really hard and now I'm in a position where I can get it, I'm just a kid, I admit it. So if you think I'm going to buy a PS5 today for it to turn up 2 months from now like some Jamaican father, I'm joking. I'm not on it.
I hear that.
Turn up now, big man.
Yeah, I hear that.
Turn up now.
So what? So you definitely ain't bought it?
No. But I can tell you it's about for like 5. The only thing I need to work out is the differences in prices in terms of what's to offer.
I don't get it.
With the PS5, there's 2 models. One has a CD drive in it, so you can put traditional game CDs in. And the other one doesn't, and it's £100 less.
What one's the £100 less one?
The one without the CD drive. That's like $399, so $400.
Yeah, the other one's.
Why? £100?
I don't know either, to be honest. It sounds like quite a lot of money for just that.
I feel like
there may be other differences. Actually, I'm not too.
I feel like that's a setup. You know why I feel like that's a setup? Because the other day, actually, you know what? Because I got an Xbox now. True, I took my little brother's one. Yeah, them not took the fucking piss. Listen, how I bought the NBA game. I've been playing that for however long. I've been even saying it on the podcast. Yeah, how have I now gone in one day now to go and play the game? Try and played it for a week and a half, and the game's not there.
What?
The game's not there, and then it's telling me no. Here the extra fuckery actually. Yeah.
What do you mean?
The game's not there. It's telling me that I gotta like if I own the right to the game, or whatever, I gotta put the CD in the fucking thing. I bought the game on the thing. I bought it on the computer. Yeah. Online.
Then
Downloaded it. Then it's telling me I can buy it again. The new one's out. Right, so imagine the new one's out. The new one's like 60 quid, yeah? The one that is telling me to buy, which is now the old one, is £55. So I've already bought the game. You're telling me to buy it again for £55 and the other one's £60. That doesn't even make any sense. How is it that I looked at FIFA and FIFA's £5 and the new one's £60? But NBA, the old one's £55 and the new one's £60. And I already bought it. What kind of fuckery is that?
Is that Xbox?
Xbox. Then I went on my thing to go on.
That's why.
I went because I was thinking, I know
I bought. People want to box their ex. I'm just saying.
I hear you strong.
I'm just saying. Man, don't play games at the station, you know, brother.
Bro.
I feel like you've done something wrong there. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't, because you're right. It
don't
doesn't
make
add up.
no sense, bro.
No, it doesn't.
Chuckie, I've been playing the game for time. And now
demo.
you're gonna come back to me and tell me that I didn't buy the game.
But it's the demo, isn't it?
It wasn't the demo. You can't play a whole career mode in demo.
No.
Well, boy,
I paid anyway. I paid 50 something pound for it, and then they're telling me that I gotta pay 50 something pound again.
I want to see the statements. I want to see your
They're
bank
taking a
statement.
piss. And you know what the thing is? I don't even think that is what it is. I think that they're just saying, you know what? Forget about this one now. The new one's out. Just buy that. I don't want a big man. I don't want to buy the new one. I want to still carry on playing this one. And then when I'm ready, I'll buy the new one. In fact, I'll buy the new one when it's discounted. I don't even love the idea of spending 60, 70 pounds. I can afford to do it. I can, innit? But I'm not a gamer like that. I just want
sense.
Huh? It don't make sense for me. Poet, I'm sometime-ish.
I hear you.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I might spend 1 week on it strong, and then I might not come back for a month.
Poet, you're kind of like that with games as well, right?
Nah, you play.
Not
You
with
play.
FIFA.
Not with FIFA, but with
I went to
everything
his yard
else.
the other day.
Yeah, with
and it was
everything
deep.
else.
Play anything else?
No.
Oh, okay, fair.
Can I say to you, I'm telling you, in your 20s to 30s, you just experiment with everything. You're a Buddha 1 week. You're a roadman the next week. Like, people just go for that experimenting stage. And at this point in your life, Muan just play FIFA, dog.
Let me tell you how Poet's FIFA thing's set up. Even when he's got a house party going on and everyone's in the kitchen, FIFA's just on the TV. Like, it was just on the TV, just on.
Mad.
Like, nothing's happening. It's just on the TV. Ready just in case.
Every girlfriend can lie and be upset about the PlayStation thing, but I'm just saying, one of the key components in a healthy relationship is escapism for the man. And the last thing you want him to do is escape through the front door.
What if she what if she likes gaming as well?
No, that's long. That's like having a girl that's size 9 and you're size 9. Now you're sharing trainers. Like, these are the things that I'm not on.
Doesn't your missus play GTA though?
Exactly. Not FIFA.
Oh, okay, fine. All right.
What if she played FIFA?
She can't. I've told her.
What if she was cold at the game?
No.
Or if she's better than
Chuckie,
you.
There's rules.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not having that. I'll be honest with you, fam. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. You know, I went to I was at Benny's yard the other day. Yeah, the 2 kids in the house, right? So, and I bearing in mind, I ain't played FIFA for years. I've not played FIFA for years. Yeah. So anyway, he's got the the Nintendo Switch. Because you can have the small little control thing or whatever. I didn't know that you could play it on the I didn't know you could connect it to the TV. That's how much of far from gaming I am.
Come on.
So anyway, now he's like, what can we play? So I'm like, cool. In my mind, he's 10 years old, and so he must be good at this game. Yeah. So I'm playing to win. Yeah. I'm not the youth I'm not playing no game with no youth to lose. Yeah. I'm playing to win. So anyway, I'm playing or whatever, and he's pretty good at the game, whatnot. Boom, I scored the first goal. So I pick him up, celebrate. I'm running around with him, whatever, yeah, because I've scored. Then, in fairness to him, he was supposed to have a penalty, yeah? And this is key information, this penalty thing. So, he was supposed to have a penalty, and the ref didn't give the penalty, yeah? And he was upset about it, but you know, like, just upset, like, I just didn't think it was a big, I didn't think he thought it was a big deal like that.
What, he's 10.
All right. So anyway, we've carried on and he scored. So it's 1-1. So he's happy, yeah? So anyway now, squeaky bum time. Who scores?
Yeah.
Me. So anyway now, I've scored it as the game's nearly done. So I picked him up, yeah? And I'm like celebrating with him, innit? Like just rolling around with him or whatnot. But he's like screaming and shouting. But at first, because I'm screaming and shouting, I thought his energy was matching my energy. Fam, he was bawling and he was so angry that this penalty did not happen. Fam, he was so upset about it. And it took me to a point the time when I was that age, and I realized, do you know what? I hear you,
It's
bro.
that
Do you know
serious.
what? It is that serious. And I'm going to give you that moment to get that out. Because I know what I was like.
I got a question.
What? You see when my mum beat me at, I'll never forget the day when my mum beat me at Street Fight and she was Chung-Li and I was Ryu. That lived with me to this day, bro.
Ask you a
Mum
question,
beat
though.
you.
Go on.
Just one question. When he scored, what did he do?
He just was like, how about that? It's 1-1 now.
So let's pause.
Dickhead.
This is how much Chuckie is not in the moment. Chuckie lives in his head sometimes. He has scored. He's already come into the game saying, I'm not losing to this you. Scores
Strong.
and gives him the really sarcastic, let's celebrate together, but really we're celebrating because I'm happy I scored. And do you know why that's true? Because the next time when the youth scored, Chuckie didn't grab him.
Oh no,
But
I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah.
No. You didn't
That's
grab
different.
him. You didn't grab him and celebrate. So when you grab him and celebrate him, and next time, for you to be anything other than understandable on why he's crying, it doesn't need for you to remember when you were 10 years old. When you lot score, you do different things. You think that when big man, what was you thinking? Picking him up and rubbing in his face as squeaky bun time to a 10-year-old. You're just, I mean, there's out of sync, and then there's, where are you, big man?
Well, you know what? Well, I was just thinking he was going to say, let's play again.
Again.
Yeah, let's play again. Yeah, and do you know what? I'll be honest with you. That time there, I probably would have taken my foot off. Do you know? I'm going to be honest, but I probably
wouldn't.
I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have, because I needed to feel that win.
Whose son is it?
It was Ben's.
Is Ben a winner?
Yeah, we played afterwards.
No, but is Ben a winner in life?
Yes.
It's in his son's DNA, big
Strong.
man. Of course he's going to be vexed he lost.
Strong.
Look at your son when you have your son. He's going to be fuming when he loses. His father's a winner. But you see them sons that accept defeat. Yeah, man. Can't be my son's
my
friend.
mum was Chung Lee. She's the one who does the kicks. Remember that? The spinning...
Bird kick.
Bird kick. What? My mum licked off my head with the spinning bird kicks, bro. And then after she beat me, I'm trying to get her to play again. She don't want to play again.
Leave us on
yeah,
top.
so still now. She's still got the W. She's still 1-0 up. Bro.
To this day.
Yeah, bro. I can't lie to you. I hated it. I hated it.
I hated my older cousins. They were just lit. And the killer was, I was in my yard busting it up, Chuckie, thinking I'm doing my thing.
Thinking you're the guy.
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
Until they come round.
Licks.
Like a disobedient you.
But with that being said, though, see the type of licks that you got from them. Did it make you better around your group of people that you were playing with? Because it was a different level that you're playing at now.
Because it's even better than the computer.
Right.
Even Street Fighter. You talk about Street Fighter. Listen, my brother. Their man will give me, oh, you can. And as I'm laying it down, Hadouken, man's getting hit before I even hit the floor. And I was fuming playing my cousins.
Yeah.
I started saying to them, I'll get personal straight away. Personal. Like that's how you know the Miles thing is just personal straight away. I would say to them, but bro, it's because you're not going to school, fam. Because you don't go to school and I go to school, you got more practice time.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? You're getting kicked out of school. Duh.
Yeah.
Get out of our room. All right, cool, innit?
Yeah.
You, I hated losing.
All of that. That was the mentality I had, though, with when I was playing FIFA before with my other brother. My thing was, you know what, I'm going to beat you because when you play at this level, even though I'm talking like I was the guy, but I was just decent at the time, my thought process was like, you trying to beat me is going to make you better when you play your little brethren.
See, out here coaching, really.
So yeah, that was my thing. Genuinely, not even on a thing of to stunt on you. This is like, yeah, like I'm beating you, and you're gonna now try to raise your game. See that game? See when you do get that W from me, that's the level that you need to play at when you go and bring Tom over. When you bring Tom over, play at that level. Licks.
It's called reality.
What?
Tough love.
I'm telling you. Why you can't chat? Tom can't chat to you again. You're crazy. He don't want to come back to the yard and that. He don't even want to come back to the house.
It's like when I know you have to fight with your older cousins.
Of course.
And you know sometimes.
Oh my God.
One time they were Legion of Doom against me.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. And in the bed, we had like, in my grandma's house, upstairs, I know the family will back me. Upstairs, you walk up the staircase, left, the room at the back.
Oh my God! It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. On my mum's life.
No, I believe you.
Exactly the same.
And it's like that room, the fight in Aguan.
Yes.
So it's like, man are making belts and all that.
Yes.
But when you had fights in, the licks that you were getting, sometimes you would cry and they would have to calm you down quickly before the adults found out you were fighting.
Right,
so sometimes man had black eyes, all sorts. But anyway, when you went to school now and you fought your age group, I can't lie, you could hold the licks a little bit more, fam.
You think them licks could hurt? When Junior, Billy and that. Do you know what? To be fair, Dion never gave me licks because Dion, my cousin Dion, his the way that he speaks, even now, his tone is so sinister. Like he didn't need to. Like it never got like that. In fact, I'll be honest with you. I'll keep it real. Yeah. When my cousin Dion and Billy used to give like some of my other cousins licks, I used to cry. I wasn't even getting the licks. I wasn't getting the licks, but Elliot was getting the licks. Junior was getting the licks because Junior was a little bit older. Junior was getting real licks.
Pause. Is that going to come through?
A little bit. Oh, Poet's on crush.
Sorry, lads. Excuse me. So, if you talk really loud, it can come through on the microphone. Is there any way in which you could go with it? When you have a loud conversation in the hallway, it comes through on the microphone.
Poet's just boying them off quickly. But this is going to turn into a passer now.
No problem, mate. Yeah? If you're talking about how good Arsenal were, I'd allow it, but I don't know what you're saying.
Bro, Paul's not messing about today.
No, it's work though, isn't it, man?
I hear that
Someone
still.
get paid.
Yeah, but different, you know what I mean? Conversation can't come from the microphone. But yeah, anyway, when them lot used to give like my cousins licks, I used to cry. And I wasn't even getting the licks. But when I did start getting some of them, you rush me in school or whatever, it's cute. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're trying to rush me in school. That's cute. You know what I mean? Little punch in the stomach. Oh, yeah, that's cute. It wasn't like what I was getting over there. So ultimately, you can't really hurt me, fam. You can't.
And
Big licks are what I was getting sometimes.
And even down to your cousin with a sinister voice, yeah, that must have helped you. Because even like I say, my older cousin, Worst John, sometimes he didn't have to do anything. He would say, yo, like, you lot, levels. And I knew when he said that.
Chill out.
And if I didn't have that feeling from someone that said it to me on road, that sort of feeling of, yo, my mouth would go off.
Yeah.
If you would be like, I'd be like, bro, don't try and scare me. My cousin scares me. This is not scary,
Exactly.
bro.
All of that. And the thing is, that was different to like my relationship with my parents and that. Like they never installed fear in me like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And my cousins didn't do it intentionally. It was just how they were. Do you know what I mean? They just were like that. I just knew that they loved play fighting. I knew that, you know, any moment now, someone's going to get picked up and slammed on the bed or slammed on the floor or this, that and the other. And I don't want this today, but I'm going to have to be a part of it because I'm the little cousin. So I'm just going to have to hold that.
But bro, do you know pedigree? I got pedigreed, bro. Tombstone. I rock bottom my brother. I don't know how we all got up from these things. Maybe because we were so small.
Fam,
we weren't really
the
travelling that
tombstone is a mad thing. Yeah?
far. I got tombstone, bro.
But for those who don't know, the tombstone, that's the one where you put that's a mad one. I see that happen to Junior. When they put the head between the knees, you're up like that, and then they just drop on the floor.
Bruv, and he drops their knee, and it's like,
death.
and I was excited to get the tombstone.
Fucking hell.
What the hell is wrong with me? Cuz my parents done a really peculiar job, you know? A really peculiar job. Like, when man said, Paul, it wouldn't have been Paul at the time. Kyle, you gotta get tombstone. I just played along. And then you get picked up and why did I play along?
What's wrong with me? If my dad would have seen what was going on, then it would have been an issue. He would have come in and like he would have had some strong words for them. Like he weren't on me being involved in that like that. You're not going to use me like that. But you know what? When you just have cousins, that's just how it went. That was just how it went. I had no say in the thing. And if I turned up and that was the vibe that they was in, I just had to just by default be in the vibe that they was in.
But you know what?
They were never going to be in the vibe that I was on.
What I love though is that our generation of cousins are not like that.
Yeah.
Like we're proper not
That's true,
like that.
actually.
We're just like more chill. We chat to our
Are we
cousins.
more fun?
I think we are.
Or are we less fun?
Well, take a look at the older generation. So I look at the older generation above me. When I was doing everything I was doing, they're like, I'm never going to be on social media. They would be like, I don't understand why you men are in front of camera. All of them are in front of camera now. So we're the people that were like, this is fun.
Yeah.
So everyone below us adopted the fun, so we have a bit of an understanding.
Yeah.
But when we were getting into all the phones and all of that older generation were just looking at us like pick me. Like they were getting closer to our parents and they made them feel more powerful or something like that. But then like the whole world has gone in the same direction that we sort of, not pioneered, but we were like one of the first early generations to sort of like really experience it for what it was. So yeah, that older generation is just boring, fam. They're kind of, some of them are just boring.
Do you know what?
Wiley,
I would say, that like for me, that's an interesting one. Still, I never thought about this. I have to think about this properly. But what I will say is though, and I literally was just saying this yesterday. Like I was thinking about one of my cousins, my older cousins, Big Morris, and like when I think back to what he was doing with us at the time, was too sick. What he used to, because skating used to be a thing. I was going to bring this up about like birthday presents or whatever. We was talking about the PS5. I was going to bring up like just memories of like birthday presents that like we'll get to that innit?
Yeah.
But like skating was a thing that we used to do. Like me and my cousins, like my cousins of my age or whatever, we used to skate and our brethrens used to skate. And I think that some of our friends that used
roller
to
skate, right?
Yeah, quads.
Oh yeah, because you're really
I still
good.
do it.
You're really good. Really good.
I'm not Getz, because Getz is a certified skater. But my cousin, like a few of my cousins, like Elliot, they skates exactly the same as like a Getz. You get what I'm saying? Can do literally anything on a flipping skate. But that was our thing. And I think amongst that, like our brethren just got involved, so they would get skates or whatever. Their parents would buy them skates or whatever. Yeah, but Big Morris, what he used to do, as he was my older cousin, there used to be something called Roller Express in North London. Yeah, and he
North is the best.
That's what I'm saying.
Best.
He would pick me up. He would come to, for example, just to give more context, yeah. So I had 2 cousins in particular that were my age group, that I was super close with, that I'm still close with now. One of them died though, but I'm super close with the other one, right? So imagine they would be on my estate and my friends were their friends, yeah? On their estate, their friends were my friends. It was like that. So like, say Elliot and David were on my estate, and I'm with my brethren. Big Morris would come, pull up on my estate and be like, yeah, do you want to go Roller Express? Just talk to your mum and that, yeah? Boom, yeah, mum's cool with it. Elliot and David's mum's fine with it. Then your brethren can come. So then like he would just say, yeah, talk to their parents. If their parents are cool with it, then we could all go. So like all my brethren from my estate who had skates would come in the car with me, my cousins and Big Morris, and we'd go there. And then if I was on Elliot's estate, Big Morris would pull up, whatever, yeah, boom, we're going Roller Express. So it's like the estate would come and we'd just go down there and we'd skate.
And your older cousin was doing this?
My older cousin was doing that. Like, so this sick when I think about that. And like those now, when I think about that, those contribute to like amazing memories that I got in my life in those moments. Because, you know, I always say, yeah, I didn't have a lot, bro. I didn't have a lot, but luckily I didn't, for whatever reason, I just didn't feel broke. It's only now in hindsight, when I look back at like the struggles that my mum was going through and all of these other things and whatnot, I realized shit, like she smashed it. She did a very good job in like protecting me from seeing certain things. And even when she didn't have much, I still had things. I still had a few things here and there. I still got skates. Do you get what I'm saying? So that allowed me to then go out with Big Morris and do certain things. And now we got these Roller Express memories and that with my brethren and whatnot. It was fucking sick, bro.
But you weren't broke though. I just think you just didn't have as much as some people. Which
yeah.
Which is not broke.
Well, do you know what? I think maybe
we roller skates. You're not broke.
That's true. I feel like on the estate that I was in, we were all around the same sort of. It was all like How do I explain it?
I understand it was similar circumstances.
We're all similar sort of circumstances. Some was a bit poorer. You get what I'm saying? Some was a bit like less fortunate than me, and some was a bit more fortunate than me. You get what I'm saying? There was the difference between me and one person might be the fact that I will only get a game on my birthday or Christmas. My brethren Kurum, he might get a game for his birthday, then in between Christmas and then Christmas.
Yeah.
But still, technically, it's similar circumstances. You know
it's funny that you even bring that up, because you know when I knew about money when I was younger, my dad went to prison.
Serious.
Before then, I can honestly say, like, yeah, life wasn't bad, you know. Life was pretty good for me in comparison to everybody else. Like, I didn't know the value of Rolexes. My dad had like 6, so I didn't care. I didn't know the value of like cars. My dad had 6, 7 cars. So he had 2 Mercedes Benz. He had like a Wolseley. There was so much cars. I didn't know the value of not having money. In year 7, I had like £20 a week.
Serious?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm not gonna try and sit here and be like, but when Daddy went prison, fam,
gone.
And it was so mad because you had something to compare it to at a time within like a year period. You're like, what the fuck? Like from year 8, year 9.
Serious.
It was a next. That's when I was like, raw.
Now you got a budget.
Now we got a budget. Like PlayStation. Like, I can't even lie, fam. Man went through about 5 or 6, bro.
Serious.
What do you mean? Chip PlayStation. Like, we went through bare. Like, we'd break it and we're like, yeah, we want another one. Like, that's how man had it. And then literally, I'm telling you, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget like it was yesterday, fam. When the police broke through that door at like 5 something in the morning.
Yeah.
Cuz from that day, everything changed, fam.
Literally.
You knew about Paul. You knew like, rah, why is the cooker on? Why don't we just turn the heat in? Oh shit. That's why the cooker's on. Just keep my mouth closed, dog. You reckon the cooker would be on back? Nah, my brother. All the heating was on. You come in our yard, it was Jamaica. You had shorts on in December.
Big and serious, yeah. Did you ever have to do the one where the toilet paper ran out? You had to use the sun.
Yeah, so your thing was proper, innit?
Yeah, I had one
I
of
run the
them
kettle
still. I had one of them.
to make hot water in the bath.
Well, you never used the Sun newspaper in that on a quick one?
No, because my one thing my mum was like, priorities. No matter what, there will be tissue. There will be this. There were certain priorities. Canned food was a priority. I'll give her that.
Canned food, yeah, I hear that still.
Because she was like, we just need things that we know we're gonna need.
Yeah.
So I give her my mum credit for that. But now on the level, fam, when I saw my mum heating up the kettle, throwing water in the bath.
Oh yeah, I had that.
I'm just looking at this like, what's going on? Guys, what's going on? But it's only now I'm like, rah, now I live by myself. I'm like, boy, in the dog. Might have to heat up the kettle today and then.
It's funny though, like, even when I was heating up the couple times, heating up the kettle and that, I'd never. It was normal.
It was just normal to you.
It just didn't like like okay, boom, go heat it up again, innit? Bam, go heat it up again. Bam, go heat it up again. Bam, let it cool, sit in it, bath, come out.
But Chuck, this is the fucked up thing. So when that was happening with me, obviously my dad came out of that. So when you would see the argument spurn off something that didn't usually happen, my brother and me would find it comedic because all the information we got is, yeah, the cooker's on, but so you're working as a heater. We would cuss each other. We would laugh. We'd find it funny. Little did I know they're arguing about finances. I didn't clock what was going on. I don't know what's going on. Do you know where I'm coming from?
How old were you in that time?
I was like 14, 15. But I lived in a very before that I had a very sheltered life. But what I was sheltered in was fuckery. But it was very sheltered to a certain extent, so I didn't know what was going on really. I didn't know my estate. I was in my estate and all that. But what's really going on? I don't really know, bro. I just know my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's only when that happened and then you go college and you're like, Ross,
See now,
that's
the
mad.
difference now is that like when I was 14, 15, that was when my mum and her husband got a house. So I came off my estate. And like I never wanted to come off. You know, I actually didn't want to come off my estate. I hated the. Cool. I hated the idea of coming off my estate. I didn't want to. I went and like, I remember when my mum went to go and view yards and I went and viewed one with her, and I didn't want to go again. I did not want to leave it. And once I left, I still was always going back. I was still always going back to my estate. But then after a while, I actually started liking the idea of like I could just go back to my estate, chill with my brethrens or whatever. I'd go to my cousin's estate, chill with them, but then I could just go home and no one's knocking my door. Because obviously on the estate, your door could just knock at any time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like in the morning, in the evening, whatever.
For anything, can I borrow your ball?
Yeah.
Did you get this?
Can I borrow your ball?
Oh, no, I beg you, let me borrow your bike. Can I bring it? Bro, man, we're knocking on my door for any. I beg you walk me to the shop. Oh, my mum's saying to me we have to go Tesco's. So what's that got to do with me? I know every little helps, but big man, leave me at home.
Bro, now can I borrow your ball? That was a ball was valuable, you know, on your estate.
If a brother,
cryptocurrency.
And again,
trust me,
that's how I know we were broke. If one man had a ball, if whoever bought a ball, that was everyone's ball.
Do you remember the brother?
Yeah,
like no one even really spoke about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was everyone's ball.
In the playground at school, that was just.
What? And I'm supposed to give you the ball, and I'm not allowed out. What kind of fuckery is that?
My mum went on that anyway. My mum, listen. If my mum knew we were borrowing our ball and our bike, she would take us both. She would go to the door, and she would ask that person to call their parent, and she would just say, "Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
I work hard.
Yeah.
Forgive them. This. Give it to you."
Nah, it's not happening.
My mum was on a courthouse thing. She was crazy, fam.
The bike. Mum, listen, no way. I couldn't even be... I could not be seen letting someone ride my bike even just around the thing. Like, that bike I bought for you, and I'm expecting, even if I come out to go to the shop, I expect to see you on the bike. I don't expect to see anyone else on this bike.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Did your mum see someone else on the bike?
No, she didn't. She didn't see anyone else.
She saw someone else on my bike.
Oh, she saw like my cousin, that Elliot.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
But that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's family.
I'm convinced my mum was racist. She saw my brother Anthony on the bike. You would have thought she was Rosa Parks. She was not having it.
Serious.
What? Who are you? She's like, huh? Who are you? I'm like, Mum, why are you talking like that for one? Listen, you don't look like my son, but I look like my son's bike.
Get off the bike.
So we have a problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Stewart. My mum was crazy, fam. My mum and my brother Gareth's mum, crazy.
Serious.
What do you mean? Gareth's mum turned up to a next man. She turned up to a party, fam. Like my brother's mum, she turned up to a party, bro, in her dressing gown, looking for her son. You see the mums back in the day, they just don't make them like them no more.
Yeah, they didn't rap.
She was turning up to the party in her bathrobe when everyone knew I don't want no problems. She come with a slipper.
Serious, ready to beat down something.
Man looked like it looked like the mum had a strap the way man are backing off and yo, I'm not
shit.
that.
oh yeah, so and so's mum's outside.
But that respect
You know
was
that
nice,
one?
you know.
Yeah, of
that was
course.
nice that we all said sorry.
Just letting you know, bro, your mum's outside, bro. Oh shit, heart beating fast now. What did I do? Shit, what's the time? Oh shit. I was supposed to be at home. No, I didn't get home for dinner. The stress.
But then mums were the best because I realised why they were doing it because I didn't realise how bad the roads were when I was in it because it was normal.
Yeah, that's true.
The broke, no water, normal. All of these things were normal. So our parents were coming out panicking like, we're not normalising this to you. We're normalising positive things, so.
Last thing quickly though, favourite like memory of a birthday present, no matter how big or small.
All right, can it be someone else's present?
Go on then.
It was Christmas. And we used to celebrate it at my Uncle Leon's house, who Scribs' his dad. We're sitting down riding the tree. It's finally come to the time, 7 p.m. We've eaten our dinner. We can now open our presents. Everyone is there to witness.
Why you had to wait until 7 p.m?
Listen, our family were on some. They just wanted to punish the kids because they were punished when they were younger, fam. Such miserable Jamaicans, fam.
7 p.m.
Blood, it was some late thing as if to say, like,
It's dark outside.
would you imagine social media was around then? So everyone's on their team.
I know.
And you're just sitting here till 7 p.m.
Trust me.
It didn't happen every year. Some year you could do your
alright,
thing,
say
but
that.
sometimes I think the family just got excited. We're all together. Let's do it together. I said from day one, this is a big mistake because if someone doesn't like the present, how you hiding it in front of the family now?
Yeah, of
how?
course, yeah.
Okay, it happened though. I told everyone, if you don't know what to get me, give me money. So I just got loads of cards with like a £5 in it, £10 in it, so I can go and buy what I want.
Yeah.
Everyone's telling me I'm ungrateful. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Am I ungrateful?
Yeah, I could have.
The time comes, Scribs gets his present.
Oh shit.
Scribs grabs the present like this. It's big. It's a big present. So you're thinking, yo, because back in the day, the big thing was,
The
yo.
big thing meant that you hit the belly.
But the older you got, the smaller thing let you know.
Yeah, that.
All right.
That's
But
the
at the time
proper
when you're
thing.
young,
Yeah. When you're older and you get
relative.
the smaller present, you know that there's the big thing in there.
the ring, not the cheer,
I'm telling you.
the car keys.
Or even a big check. I'm telling you, even a big
When you just
cash.
get a card from someone, you know you could be in for something special.
You know, have you ever
But
had the
it's
card?
like
Have you ever
one
had
or
the
the
card
other.
where
You
it's
either
like
get-
squidgy?
Yes.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
couple notes in
Yeah,
there.
you're like, oh shit. Hey, listen, my great grandmother gave me a couple of them ones.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Scribs
yeah.
didn't
In
get
the
that.
bank.
Yeah, grandma.
What?
grandma
Scribs didn't get that. There was a big
Alright, so
present
go
like
on,
that.
yeah, sorry.
So he's picked it up. And he's ripping it. We're like, go on, Scribs. It's mad now.
Everyone's looking at him.
It's a pillow. So me and my brother Kurt, we don't care. My dad raised us. Express yourself. So it wasn't the.
Oh,
Do you know what laugh I gave it?
Yeah.
But
I've given it all of that, Chuckie and Callum. Come here, I've grabbed Kurt like, man's got a pillow. And he's had to turn around like, thank you, Granddad. And the Granddad's like, oh, you can sleep good at night.
Oh,
I said, wait a minute. After 365 days from the last event, you waited wondering what your family gonna get you, and they've made us all cry round to a pillow.
even
until
as far
7
as,
p.m.
Even as far as
Big
that
man,
bad present.
you know when you see the present underneath the tree from the day before, a big one like that, and you gotta wait until 7 p.m.
and you're there getting excited.
and
the
you
whole
open
time.
that. Oh, no.
Scribs
And then you
can't
got
chat
two
to
cousins
me.
that's laughing.
I can get Scribs whatever he wants for a present. Can never chat. I would say, brother, don't act like this is the worst present you got. You got a pillow.
But as far as bad
Anything I
presents
get for you, you
go,
gotta deal with
a
it.
pillow is a weird bad present to get. Like it's a pillow.
Do you know why it's bad? Do you know why it's so bad? Because you can't be angry with it.
It's
You
so
cannot
left
say
field,
I
to
don't
be
like
honest.
it. It's a pillow.
Yeah.
Everybody uses a pillow.
And what was that from the granddad?
The granddad.
So you definitely can't be mad at it.
You
Nah,
You
yeah,
can't be
you
mad
can't
at
be
what the granddad, because I used to always get like my great grandmother used to always get me underpants. That used to, I'm not gonna lie to you, that used to really that used to annoy me.
Did you get so?
Big and serious, I have stopped wearing underpants
From
for
where?
a long time.
But from where though?
I don't even know where the underpants are from.
Did you
Big
get
man.
the pack of three? Like, you know, sometimes you just go like BHS or Marks and
Fam, they're
Spencer's.
underpants, cuz.
You
I
want-
bought underpants the other day just to see the vibe, because what happened was, I know. Like basically,
What the fuck?
I know. Do you know what it was? Yeah, I was away.
To see the vibe.
I just thought, you know what? Let me just, because I couldn't.
There's not a vibe.
Wait. Yeah. So I bought I was trying to buy boxer shorts. I couldn't find the boxer shorts. I thought, let me just grab these ones, because these ones look kind of like boxer shorts. They look like they're like mixed race. So they're not boxer shorts. They're not boxer shorts, and they're not underpants. They're their own thing. Yeah. So anyway, now, fam, it turned out that they were actually just underpants. and I've tried them on, bro, and it's not my thing. Bro, my great grandmother used
You've killed me.
Fam, my great grandmother used to buy me underpants all the time. And I didn't know how to say to her, I don't wear underpants. Like, I said to her, look, like, I appreciate it and stuff, but like, I wear boxer shorts now. I never said I don't wear underpants. I just said I wear boxer shorts. But I think for her, in her mind, it's still the same. She's my great grandmother.
She just may not have understood that they are like.
She's my great grandmother. All to
her.
this day, she still doesn't understand the concept of FaceTime, bro.
Yeah, but
Well, you
how old is
FaceTime
she?
her exact. She's 102 years old.
Of course,
so underpants was always the wave.
But when did she
fine.
when did she start this underpants journey? I'm not using the age. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm nasty like that. Because I know me and my brother, we were the jokers of the family. I was obviously a very nice person in the family. Everyone knows, but I'm a joker. So you couldn't get me underpants. Because you know I'm going to say something. Everyone's going to laugh. And it's just going to be something we all have to accept.
You're not going to get it again.
You can get pillows to Scribs. Because Scribs is the nice guy in the family. He gets hello everyone. Like he's a proper gentleman. Pillow. I'm not a gentleman in the family. If the family say something to me I don't like, I'm like, yo, sorry, you're not my mother. I was that cousin.
Yeah.
You're not my mum. If my mum says I can do it, and Kirk, worse than that, you're not my dad. He said it to mum.
Oh, she said it to your mum?
He said to everyone, you're not my dad. As long as dad gave him approval,
then you could, yeah.
Blood, he just
or until your dad said you can't do it, then you were doing it.
And everybody accepted that because Kirk's thing, from as long as I can remember, is very simple.
Yeah.
Is what I'm doing. You can't get him a pillow. It's over.
Yeah, the big presents at a point was the ones. But yeah, I actually remember one time when I thought I was getting a console and I didn't get it.
Oh,
I know.
I told you.
But it was my cousin that gassed me up as well, though.
So what did talk to me? Because
he kept saying to me, yeah. Like, I remember we was at my dad's house and that, and then he was like, yeah, he's gonna. Like, he kept tapping me like, yeah, he's gonna give it to you any moment. He's gonna. And then like all now, that ain't come out with the thing yet. Do you get what I'm saying?
What was it? Your birthday, Christmas?
It was my birthday. So anyway, now my cousin's like, yeah. We're sitting there we're sitting there in silence because I'm thinking at any moment, at some point now, he's gonna come out with the thing, whatnot.
Yeah.
My cousin's saying, yeah, like we're just sitting there in silence, and my cousin's tapping my leg, like, yeah, he's gonna drop it, like it's gonna come out. Bro, we sat there, and then before I know it, we just fell asleep, and it was morning time, and that was it.
So what'd you get?
Nothing. I didn't get nothing that day. But obviously later on I got a couple things in that, but it was nothing. I didn't like it was a big anticlimax. My cousin made me think that this day I was getting something this day, and I didn't get a console. I probably got something nice, but it just wasn't that. But one of the happiest moments though was when I got my skates. Can't even lie.
What happened then?
When I got my skates, I found my skates. I can't lie.
He was looking.
I was looking for them. So I knew, like, at this point now, I'm borrowing, anytime I'm skating, I'm borrowing my cousin's skates. Because I didn't have skates. So I told my mum I wanted skates for my birthday or whatever, and I had a big feeling she was going to get them for me.
But was it in your, like, 20? It was like, how you bare young?
I was super young these times, yeah. So then I remember going into her, this is when I was on the estate. I remember going into her, I don't know where she was, but I went through her drawers, like her, like this, where all her clothes were and that. And as I'm going through it or whatever, I know you have to
That
be.
was crazy.
Bro, in hindsight, fam, in hindsight, I could have seen a madness. It could have been traumatic. Could you imagine? Anyway, I'm not even going there. But anyway, boom, I just remember seeing the box, the Bauer Turbos. Woo! She bought me the hockey socks with the Ras Clark Sims wheels and that. Oh my God, bro. And it took so much for me to not just take them out and just run outside with it. I obviously just pretended like I didn't see it, yeah. But fam, I was so happy that I got them. And I remember when I got them, you know when you go outside on the estate and everyone's crowding around you like, rah, like... You know
You're the man, innit?
I was lit, though.
You know what? I think parents like that understand that you need to be the man at some point, feel the little vibe. And when they get you them gifts that make you part of conversations, I used to go back home like, thank you, you lot.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Mega Drive with the man them. I'm talking about Resident Evil with the man them. Like, I'm involved in that convo because of you lot.
Yes. This is what I'm saying.
Because one time I wasn't, and there was a worse present than a pillow. I threw Skibbs under the bus. I'm going to put myself under the train.
Mad.
One Christmas, my mum went too far. She should have got off at Seven Sisters on the Victoria line. She ended up in Brixton.
Strong.
I asked for something. I asked for a Game Boy.
Oh, shit.
And I've told this story before. And I got there and I opened up the package because it was the same shape.
Same shape, yeah.
As a Game Boy.
Yeah, but can I just stop you? You know when you look at the shape and you just, like your brain, like it works out that this is what it actually is when it may not be.
Now, I have to let people know, when you're from the hood, there are alternatives. Like now you have Tesco's, but you have Lidl. Like my Ralph Lauren clothes used to say keep it real in the label. It was just an alternative. So that's where my mum and dad were shopping sometimes.
Strong.
Market.
Oh, I had loads of those.
So you know about
I had loads of those.
Dalston Market, and obviously where Roman Road,
Market was
Wembley.
our thing. What?
So now imagine this.
Listen.
Instead of Game Boy, I got Game Child.
Oh shit.
Game Child came with no games. You couldn't actually get a game for it. It was one game installed onto the actual thing.
Game Child.
Blood, I've still got it. I'm bringing it in.
Yeah,
I've got a Game Child. I love it. Game Child. I swear on my kids. I'll phone my brother right now. I'm gonna get my brother to take a picture. My brother's got a picture of it.
Game Child.
The same shape as Game Boy.
Oh no.
Everything's the same. It just doesn't do the same things.
No.
Game Child Review 2013.
Let me show you something.
Did it have Tetris? Did it have Tetris?
No, it had one game.
That's such a tease. It looks exactly the same.
I told you. You thought I was lying.
Oh, what? And it's like, what? You couldn't even get Tetris?
It's from the market. Chuckie, remember the...
It's the same shit. One just has Game Child on it. That is so mean.
That is absolutely...
You thought...
a complete monstrosity.
Because I bet even when you took it out of the box, you were like, oh yeah, I've got it. And then you're like, wait, no.
Because imagine this.
No.
Remember... I knew what the box looked like. I wanted a Game Boy so much. I knew everything about it.
It's pretty much exactly the same size. It's the same width.
The box was black.
It's got one button.
Chuckie.
Fam.
Right,
the Game Boy, just for context, the A and B button was like, that was the A and B button, that was the move.
I think I'm joking.
Fam, this one's got one button. And what does it say? Fire. Oh no.
And you want to know why I'm so angry today? I've just been disappointed my whole life.
What does ACL mean on it?
Boy, and I know what it means in real life. A couple football men have done that and they can't walk for 11 months. So I don't want that on my Game Child. Imagine happening to a child. Not even Game Boy. Game Child. I mean, I understand you're trying to make it universal to the world.
You know the thing's mad when you can't even play Tetris.
Blood.
That's crazy.
And Chuckie, I want you to. I know you will understand where I'm coming from. People, if you're in your early 30s, I want you to go back, way back in time, when you used to go to the markets. If you're from the hood, and they would have a toy section, and they would have toys what were probably in every single market. They had this fish that used to come out and start singing. Everyone used to. Blood. They had this next. Like there were so many toys that the water guns and the yo-yos and all of that. And they had the Game Child there as well. And that's what I'm saying. Mum, how can you go there to get me a Christmas present?
Because you know what? In her mind, it's the same thing.
Idiot.
It's the same thing.
Or what H in front? Idiot.
It's the, mate. Yeah, but
so
the Wembley
upset.
Market, bro, we did a whole load of them. To be fair, I used to get a lot of CDs from there. What?
I got
Enough
trainers from
CDs from there. Talking about 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. You think that wasn't a HMV thing? I'm sorry. What? Wembley Market Sunday. It was lit. We were there with families. Like families was there. And you just link up. Listen, Wembley Market had 4 rows. What are you talking about? Lit.
I'll give you a blind though, because you know why? You could get the mix CD with a couple tunes that you couldn't get on the albums. And
exactly.
I would buy a mix CD for one song sometimes.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, of course.
Do you know where I'm coming from?
Bag of mix CDs. Used to get some Soundman tapes from there and that as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Used to get socks and that. Everything. You used to get everything from. Listen, anything you wanted, you could get in Wembley Market. Anything you wanted, you could get there.
And the reason why I like
just not a Game Boy.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason why I go back to the CDs and actually, I can't look down on it because DJ Clue Professional Part 2 in HMV was $24.99.
Mad.
In the market, it was £5. I just wanted the Rock the Mic remix with Jay-Z on it.
I hear that.
And I changed the game remix. It was a change the game remix I wanted. Change the game with the East Coast. Change. It was on the Dynasty album, yeah, but there was a remix that was on the DJ Clue, and there was a next tune with Eminem, Method Man, and Royce the 5'9". I just wanted them songs.
Yeah.
You want me to pay $25.99 when the market has got £5?
You're crazy.
Yes, the CD's not going to work after a year, but I would have got my enjoyment out of it.
I hear that. Enough CDs I got from there. But to be fair, this is a good segue still, but I'll get to that in a moment. But in fairness, that moment of me going to Wembley Market and buying a lot of CDs and stuff, at a point messed up a part of my music collection. Because I got a very big music collection now, yeah? Very, very big, extensive, bare vinyls, bare CDs and that. But there's a period of time where I went Wembley Market and I was getting all my CDs from there. So I got bare, like, not authentic CDs. Hey, listen, with the photocopied part of the artwork and just the CD that is, some of them is just white with the man scribbling something on it, and some ain't even got that. Some is just like, it's just shiny. It's just shiny.
So if you lose the CD or you misplace it,
I don't even know where it is.
Put them in the wrong case.
So I can't even now, like, I can't even, because one thing that I want to do is say like when the podcast signs the big mad one, you get what I'm saying? Then we get the big yard and that. I want a part in my house where it's got, see, like Trevor Nelson, like even, or what's his name? Tim Westwood. You know when you see his crib session and you can see all of the vinyls or whatever. I want the room with all my vinyls and CDs and stuff like that. So there's a few, I'm gonna be honest with you, that there's some CDs that I feel like I'm gonna just try and buy back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get, like, just throw them away and just get like the authentic one, like, and just the ones that meant something to me though, not like some of the ones I just got for the sake of
the original,
just like the
ones,
albums that like I actually played and listened to or checked for, might have songs on there that I proper like. I'm gonna go back and just buy them and just put them in the collection because it's neater. It is a bit neater, man. You got all of these pirates and shit in there. Same with DVDs and that, like. If you are, I don't know if there's anyone that's a DVD collector. I don't know if that's such a thing, but you don't want to be looking in your collection and there's just bare fakes in there.
No, there was definitely. I was a DVD collector.
You was, but does that still exist now?
Authentic one.
All right then. Did you buy any one that was? Did you have any DVD that was authentic?
Now let me show you something about where we're from, Chuckie.
That means no.
When the laundry bag turned up. Laundry bag turned in the barber shop.
All right, the black
we ain't
one.
got time for Blockbuster Video.
Strong.
Blockbuster Video was a laundry bag to me, and I tell you what, we didn't rent.
No.
We spent £5 and we had 10 films.
All right.
You tell me if you're going Blockbuster Video after that.
Listen, shout out to Ping, who used to come into to Diligence. What? Ping changed the game. I'm telling you, DVD sensation. Can't rant with Ping.
Fam, this woman that I was giving me DVDs, she had Finding Nemo, Finding Negroes. She had everything. I was over there for her. She cared about me, bro.
Yeah, man.
And she might even come in with like a film from another country and convince you to get it as part of the 6 that she might give you. Like, take this one. It's good as well. I'm like, you know what? Let me try and watch that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You was right about that one.
Yeah.
I never got that in Blockbuster Video. They didn't recommend nothing.
There was actually, thinking about it, there was a couple of artists that came out at a point, that proper just like was at a disadvantage when it came to the piracy thing. And do you ever remember an R&B artist called Jaheim? Mm-hmm. Jaheim had an album called Ghetto Love, I believe it was called, yeah? Yes, Ghetto Love, yeah? And I remember that, like, everyone had this album, but no one had the authentic album. Like, not one person had the authentic album, yeah? And some years later, I think he was on Breakfast Club and they were talking to him. And he talked about that. Like, literally, like, that album was so heavily bootlegged. He never made nothing off that album. I remember there being a tune on there. See this tune here?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let me just go forward.
Could it be, fam?
Baby, slow down. My crib's up the other side of town. Jesus Christ, bro.
Do you know what? There's a famous video. You can show you how bootlegging was a problem back in the day. There's a famous video of Tupac literally going to a person in New York that's bootlegging his and
he wows out.
Wows out. Come on, Nick Cannon thing. Well, not like Nick Cannon because he's not on MTV no more. But yeah, or Viacom. Damn it, bring back Nick Cannon.
This one was called Looking for Love. Wait. honourable shout out to him, boy.
And the biggest song he done, obviously, is Just In Case.
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
Don't Make No Room Tonight.
There's a garage version of that as well, still.
Blew up, fam. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.